Okay, and what do we have next? We have, looks like baked beans.
Yes, my dad's favorite.
Okay. Okay, so for baked beans, we're going to need 1 pound, about 2½ cups dry navy beans cooked without salt, 2 tablespoons olive oil, 3/4 cup cane sugar, 1/4 cup molasses, 1/4 cup ketchup, 1 minced garlic clove, 2 teaspoons unfermented soy sauce, 1 cup chopped onions, 1 cup chopped bell pepper, 1½ teaspoons liquid smoke or bacon yeast, 1/2 teaspoon garlic powder, 3 cups tomato sauce, 1 cup water, 1 teaspoon Italian seasoning, 2 teaspoons salt. Okay, so how do we make these baked beans?
I think it's so easy. Everything's easy to me, right? But it's easy.
Okay.
It is easy. You're going to just take everything and dump it into the pot.
Everything.
Is that easy?
Huh? Okay.
That's easy.
Now here's some onions.
Like my little children at school say, that's mad easy, Miss McKinney.
Mad easy, huh?
Yeah. So we put our onions in there.
Okay.
That's our molasses.
Molasses.
We have our sugar. You see, I have her doing all the work, right?
Hey,
Yeah,
keeps
she's
me
doing
busy.
all the work. Yes. I need to have her at home. When my children start acting up on me, then I say, oh, Valera!
Oh, yeah, I can do the cooking, huh?
Do you enjoy cooking, Valera?
Well, actually, I've never considered myself much of a cook. Now, both of my sisters love to cook and bake, but I'm not much.
I'm sure you're a great cook.
Well, my family seems to be healthy, so
Amen.
somewhere God gives us strength when we need it or whatever.
Okay, so we have our seasonings. That was our bacon yeast, Italian seasoning. That's our soy sauce.
And looks
We have
like
a little ketchup. It's optional because we have enough sweets in there. We have a little pinch of salt. It's more than a pinch, but it's about that. We have our
oil.
bell peppers and oil. Now this is really, I'm telling you, to be honest, this is truly my parents' favorite dish.
Okay.
I think they have it for breakfast, they have it for lunch, they have it all time.
Well, beans are healthy, I guess.
Oh, they are. You know, the thing is, probably without the sugar added.
Okay, now what do we have
the best
here?
thing. That's the water from our beans.
Okay.
I just chose to use it, so that's more flavor
Oh,
in
okay,
there.
okay. So you, when you cook your beans, you just keep the water.
Maybe we want to put our beans first so we won't have the splatter of the
tomato sauce.
Yes, we don't want to get that all over you. Want me to help you there? I can help you.
Yeah, let's see. I'll
All right.
dump this down in there so we don't splatter too much.
That's good.
Okay.
Baked beans are my favorite too, though.
Whoop.
I love beans. I can have beans for breakfast, beans for lunch, beans all day. I love beans. I can have it any kind of how.
They're good protein.
Yes, it is. And you know, it really helps you to feel full longer than any other food. You know, you can have the nuts, but only so much of that you want. You can have as much as 2 cups of beans a day. And it really does wonders for...
Now, do we want the fire on under here?
Yes, it's not on. Well, that would be good. Yes, that would be a lot better. Usually, I would allow it to come to a boil at least 10 to 15 minutes on top of the stove.
Oh, uh-huh.
And then I will put it in my casserole dish, and I bake it for 45 minutes to an hour, 350 degrees.
You use your oven quite a bit, then?
Yes, I do. I love the oven. I don't like standing on top of over the stove. I just don't. I don't think that's the way God.
Well, the nice thing with the oven, you can put it in there and kind of go about what you need to do and whatever else.
Exactly.
So this just boiling it gets it to temperature, is that
yes,
what it is?
and then it gives a nice, it gives thickness. But truly, you don't even need to bring it to a boil on top of the stove. You just put it in your casserole dish and allow it to cook for an hour in the oven.
That smells really good.
Baked beans, the favorite in the McKinney and Miller family. Yes.
Very good.
Yeah.
Okay, so we want to just pretend that it came to a boil and put it in there?
And we can pour some in there.
Since I didn't get the heat on fast enough.
You want a nice large bowl, casserole
Okay, you
dish.
think we're going to be able to fit this in here? I'm going to let you take the spoon.
No, I don't think we're going to get all of it in there. Maybe we can get some. I'll use that.
Try this?
Yes. Yeah. The spoon helps to get rid of some of the splatter. You see that? It looks good already, guys. Can you smell it? We should have smell-o-vision.
The baking, does that kind of help thicken it up a bit?
Oh, yes, it does.
You know what? Well, I think we might be able to get all of that in there.
Oh.
Look at there.
Oh, goody.
We did get it.
Now, if it's that full,
Beautiful.
you better put a dish underneath to make sure. You want to put one of your baking
I didn't
sheets
think
underneath
about that.
because it's going to bubble a little. And then you just cover it with the foil paper.
Okay.
And you're allowed to.
And we
it
have
will
a
thicken.
finished product here.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do. Yum, yum.
There we go. Okay, beautiful.
Very nice. I love that. That's really one of my favorites.
Okay, and next we're going to do tiramisu. How is that?
I love the way you said it because my husband says it's terrible soup.
Oh, okay. This is something I'm not familiar with. Okay, so what
It's tiramisu.
Okay.
Tiramisu, and it's one of our favorites. My children's favorite dessert.
Oh, okay. So what are we going to need for that? I'll let you read this one.
Okay, for the tiramisu, you will need an espresso syrup, which calls for 5 tablespoons of powdered coffee substitute, which we are using Roma, 3 tablespoons of carob powder, 6 tablespoons of water, 3 tablespoons honey, 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract. For the custard, you will need 1 silken tofu, 1 tofu cream cheese, 2 13-ounce cans of coconut milk, ½ cup cane sugar, 1/8 teaspoon salt, 2 teaspoons vanilla extract, 1 teaspoon of espresso syrup, 3 tablespoons of instant clear gel or cornstarch. For the basic pound cake, you will need 2 cups of unbleached white flour, 1 cup of whole wheat pastry flour, 1 3/4 cups of cane sugar, 2 tablespoons of aluminum-free baking powder, 1 teaspoon salt, 3/4 cups soy oil or canola oil, 3/4 cups coconut milk, 1½ cups of water, 1 teaspoon of vanilla.
All right. Now, this is something I've never had, so I'm really interested in seeing how this all comes
So
together.
I hope you like it.
Okay.
This is my children's favorite.
Okay.
The first thing we're going to do, I'm going to make our basic pound cake that goes with the recipe. And you don't have to use cake. Some people use little cookies or they call them, I can't remember the name, but they use different things. But I like to use a little basic cake. So in here we have our flour already. I'm going to add the whole wheat flour. This is truly a dump and mix. That's our sugar. That's our baking powder and our salt.
All right.
Then I'm going to just stir a little, just a little to make sure it's combined. All right. And then you can go ahead, Valera, and dump all of our liquids in there. So we have our water.
There it comes.
Okay, beautiful.
And it looks like oil.
Yes, that's our oil.
And vanilla.
And of course,
good old coconut milk.
adds a world of flavor. I'm telling you, it really makes a difference to every recipe that you, not all of them, you don't want to put it in everything because you don't want the coconut flavor in everything, but it makes a big difference.
Okay.
And you can grab my
Pan here.
baking dish because we're finished. Truly,
Wow,
it's
now that
finished.
was easy.
My daughter, this is her recipe for us on Sabbaths. She makes this Friday, and it's so easy for her. She's like, Mommy, I've got this down pat. I can do it. Leave the kitchen.
Nice when they take over, isn't it?
Yes. But she loves making all the desserts, but she don't want to do any of the savory dishes. No entrees. Mommy, I'm not doing any of that.
Oh, really? Now, does she does a cleanup? That's the question.
Put that back there. It's okay? Well, yeah, she'll clean up too because she knows she has no choice. You can put it aside. We're going to bake it in the oven for 45 minutes, 350 degrees, because that works for most things.
Okay.
All right.
I'll stick it back here for now.
I'll stick this over on the side somewhere. All right.